everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Morgan, and this video here I have my first junk journal that I completed. This was for the month of June. I used a kit from Calico Collage, and I'll put a link to her Etsy shop below. Make sure to sign up for her newsletter too, because she sends out a coupon code every month, and they are very generous coupon codes. So definitely check her out. Yeah, so the cover, she gives you, in the junk journal kits, she gives you, I think it's always one cover. Sometimes you get two as well. So I printed this off just on regular cardstock. I punched some holes here and used some eyelets for a closure. This is just a piece of twine. I think, I don't even know where I got it. I think I got it from Walmart maybe. It was just like in the craft section. All right, so here is the first inside of the cover here, the first pages. And I used, this is a sticker from Hobby Lobby because my penmanship is terrible. So anytime I can use stickers to do like the names of the months and stuff like that, I will take advantage of them. And this journal is put together with a variety of papers from the kit, and then like this is just a dotted paper here from a dot grid notebook. And then all of these embellishments are from the kit. So here, so what I did is I used a prompt list for the month of June. Just because a lot of times I don't necessarily have anything, you know, to write about. Like I have a hard time thinking of things to write about, I guess. I wanted this to be more of a journal instead of a memory journal. So using the prompts list was really helpful. And then I just put the dates, you know, wherever I felt I wanted to put them. So some are on the top, some on the side, different spots. So June 1st was goals for the month of June. So those. And then the journaling prompts that I use, I think they're called, it's on Instagram, and I think it's Junk Journal Prompts 2021. I will try to link it. I'll definitely put the name of the Instagram account below in the description box. I'll try to put a link if I can do that to Instagram. I don't know if it'll let me do that, but anyway, I'll definitely have the name of the Instagram account that I used below, because I liked that it gives you 3 different prompts for each day to choose from. So maybe if you're not feeling one, you know, necessarily another one's going to work for you. And it's just really helpful to kind of spark that flow of things to journal about. So this was what am I grateful for from last month. Here is how do I handle stressful situations. So I made this little journaling card here, and then I just wrote on the back of it answering that question. So that's kind of fun. So that's June 3rd. Here's the 4th. What am I grateful for? So that was kind of fun. Journal about that. What does happiness mean to me? Was the next day. Sometimes I used my RSVP ballpoint pen. Other times I used the Flair, Papermate Flairs, because they have some really pretty colors, and so they matched this kit perfectly. This one was, is it important how others see me? And this is just from a dot grid notebook that I just cut down to size. Tried to use as much of it as I could just to kind of make some journaling cards. Here I, what is this? Oh yeah, this is June 7th. I don't have the date written anywhere. And then I just wrote about my mood. That was the prompt for that day, was how are you feeling today, or something like that. I can't remember. And then this little envelope here that I made, it's just made out of a regular like privacy envelope. And I cut I had some strips of, or scraps of the papers from this kit, and I just covered up that sticky area there, and then just added some of it here on the back. And then I have a journaling card in there just with some more private stuff. This was a butterfly from the kit. And then let me see if you can see this here. I'll try to get up close. That little bit of shimmer, I used this, I'll grab it here, this Dragonfly glaze. I got this from Michaels, and I love it because it doesn't really give any color, but it just gives a little bit of shimmer. So I thought that was really fun. So I just added that to the butterfly and then just did a little bit of collaging there. Oh, and this is a pocket, and then this is also a pocket, but this envelope won't fit in there, so I'll put it back here. But that's another place that you could add some journaling cards if you wanted to. So I've got June 8th. What is something I failed at recently? Yeah, that was a good one. How can I make this world a better place? And I just made this little like notebook, I guess, out of some little tiny composition notebook papers. And then I added these coloring pages in here, which I need to go back in and color these because they're so pretty. This I just left blank. So June 10th, I wish I could stop worrying about what others think of me. That's my main point for that day. June 11th, I made another one of these little journaling cards, and the question was, what is something that is time to let go of? And then I just answered it on the back. And again, you know, that whole question about what others think of me really prompted a lot of things this month, and I just realized that, you know, I'm driven by that a lot, about what people think of me, and I need to stop being so driven by that. So here's June 12. I've got, it says, what do I have to get off my chest? So it was a little bit of a vent about someone who I thought was a friend who turned out to not be. And then this little envelope came in the kit, and I wrote I nicknamed her Little Miss Can't Be Wrong. So if you listened to music in the 90s, if you know, you know. And just wrote a little personalized note to her. So trying to just process that whole thing. June 13th, what is something I'm good at? The 14th, what grudges am I holding on to? Here's another sheet of that dot grid paper. June 15th, how can I be kinder to myself? And then here's the middle of the journal, which I love this page. These cards came in or tags, not cards, in the kit. This was my ideal weekend, so I just journaled about that. On the back of that one, and then on the back of this one, summer plans, which we don't really have a lot of summer plans, and that's okay because the school year is busy enough. So, and here is where do I find joy? That was the prompt that I chose for June 18th. June 19th, what am I avoiding? Stepping on the scale. And yeah, if anybody else feels that way, let me know in the comments below, because I don't know about you guys, but 2020 was, yeah, it was just a year, and I have been avoiding getting on the scale. I finally did, and it was up 20 pounds. And I was like, okay, that's, yeah. Oh, but I did it. I avoided it, but I finally did it. Anyway, let me know below how you guys are dealing with that, if you've had any 2020 weight gain. I wish I had, like, you know, weight loss, right, to tell about, but maybe this year. I'm trying. June 20th. Who do I look up to? That was fun. I journaled about my husband. And the 21st, when was the last time that I had fun? So I journaled about that. And there's room on the back of these that I could add more if I need to. So just wrote about our friends that we get together with and really enjoy that. This was wrote on the back of this card here. What is making me feel anxious was the prompt for that day. And I didn't really write a lot. It was a day where I'm like, whatever. Yeah. There's a lot more that I could have said, but I just wasn't feeling it that day. So June 23rd was one of the options, was my favorite time of year, and I chose fall. And this is just a little card that I made. This is actually a paper that I shrunk down to, I don't know what size this is, 3 by 5 maybe. Anyway, and then so I shrunk it and just used it as a journaling card. And then this was one that came in the kit, and I just made a little list of things I love about fall. That just fits right in there. What are my strengths in relationships? Again, I wasn't feeling it. This is the thing I struggle with journaling, is feeling motivated to write. I'm just not a writer, so for me it's a little bit difficult, but I did make a list, and I can always go back in and write more if I feel like it. June 25th, I made this little, kind of looks like a recipe card. Just used a piece of scrap cardstock that I had. This is a rubber stamp from Linda Israel, and then it has, so it's a 2-part stamp. You can just use the lines, you can use the border by itself, or you can use them together. So again, I just made a list of emotions that I'm holding on to, and figured I could go back and write more on that one too if I need to. June 26th, what emotions am I feeling today? It's kind of fun to flip back through this and just kind of remember things that were happening through the month, and what I felt led to write about for these specific days. This one is, what can I do to feel relaxed? And I did have a couple of, I wrote this one here too. What can I do to feel relaxed? So I'm not exactly sure what happened, but I wasn't paying attention, obviously. So this is another little card. I had some scrap paper, and this is a stencil that made the lines here from Linda Israel. And I just journaled a little bit about what I could do to relax that day. And in here, I just wrote like a little intention for myself. It's a little envelope that came in the kit. And then this is an envelope that I didn't actually end up putting anything in that one, so I might take it out and put it, use it in my journal for July. So here is, I think what I ended up doing, I took 2 of the prompts for June 27th. I had, what can I do to feel relaxed, and then something I can't stop thinking about. I don't know why I did that, but it's only been like a week, but I can't remember. Oh, I know, because I really wanted to write about both of these, and I couldn't pick one, so I just did both. So this is something I can't stop thinking about, needing to get on the scale and face reality. Yeah. June 28th, people think I am, and then you write in the answer, but I know that I am blank, and then you write why. So I thought that was kind of fun. This little library card stamp is from Linda Israel. It's a super tiny stamp. So cute. June 29th, how would I like to be seen by others? So that was kind of fun. And what I ended up thinking about as I was filling out the journal this month, I want to save these and put them away so that my kids will have them one day, and they can look back and just kind of read a little bit about my thoughts and different things like that. So, and then June 30th it had a blank, never fails to make me laugh. And that's my best friend, Carrie. We've known each other for 30 years. And yeah, we're really just more like sisters. And we can go for weeks, literally. We'll be super busy and we won't talk to each other, and then we'll talk again, and it's like no time has passed at all. And we laugh so much, like tears. We have such a good time. So I'm very grateful for her. And then on this last page here, I just did a June in review, and I just did a few things that happened through the month that were kind of like highlights or whatever. And then here's the back. I didn't end up journaling anything on that page. I don't know. I kind of thought about going back and just summarizing the month and how I was feeling and different things like that, and that I did end up getting on the scale. And putting that into this section here. But that is my journal for the month of June. So for the month of July, I'm going to be using the Dragonfly kit, or Dragonfly journal that I made. I'll put a link to it in the cards. It was actually a series. I made a junk journal out of a paper bag. So I will put, it ended up being in 4 parts. There ended up being 4 parts just because there was so much to do. But I'll just link the first one for you and you can check it out if you want. And then there's a playlist that has all the videos in that collection together. So, all right, guys, that's it. If you have any questions, let me know and we'll see you later. Bye.